What's up, ladies and gentlemen, Spade here, and welcome to May's monthly discussion. I wasn't planning on doing this until last minute. Let's just say I wanted to try and finish up something first. At this point, that may or may not happen. At that point, I feel like even if I did manage to finish it, I would just end up rushing to try and get this done. And anyway, we've got bad news and good news. Well, first off, I'm definitely losing my fucking mind this month. In more ways than one. But we were just gonna go over the update portion of the video first, since that's probably gonna be the longest. So, might as well start with the bad news. During the middle of the month, I decided to pretty much just delete Red Dead Redemption 2 off of the PS4, reinstall it. The save files are still there, but they're damaged, so in other words, they don't work. And I feel like the only way to possibly fix it would be to try and update the game to the latest version, and maybe by doing that, the save files will work again. At least that's what I'm hoping. At least I'm hoping that'll work. It probably won't, but I'm hoping. If it doesn't work, then I guess the Let's Play is cancelled, because either or, I would have to play through the whole thing from scratch all over again. Whether it be to play on my own time to try and do everything we've already done, and then pick up where we left off, or just start over from scratch with a brand new attempt at Let's Playing the game at some point in the late future. Why I deleted the game and reinstalled it, I have no fucking clue. I just wasn't thinking straight. I knew that the possibility of that happening was there, and yet I did it anyway. I can't be mad about it because I knew that it was a high possibility that that would happen. So, as it stands, RDR2 is currently on hiatus. Whenever I get around to trying to update the game again, to see if that works, I'll let you know what happens. If doing so doesn't let the save files work, then I'll still let you know what happened. Chances are I'm probably gonna start trying to update the game either later today or tomorrow. Nobody else is using the internet around here for the next few days, so it's a good time to try and do it. Maybe things will go by fast, so. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot, alright? I know I'm an idiot for doing it. Knew the consequences and did it anyway. Anyway, let's just move. 'Move on. That's the bad news. Either that playthrough's on hiatus, at least for now, until I can confirm whether or not it's flat out cancelled or not. Although for now it's on hiatus. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot for that one. And I'm probably even more of an idiot for doing this. We started up yet another Let's Play. Hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this one. We're already halfway done with the game. And I've only did 3 recording sessions so far. So another 2 or 3 recording sessions, and the 12th Let's Play is done. I was playing through this game anyway. Sooner or later, it was really itching to replay through a short platformer. Mainly because I'm getting JRPG'd out right now. Kinda sick of playing JRPGs, so just felt like taking a quick break from that to play a platformer. Since I'm replaying through a short game for the second time, and on top of it all, it's a game I planned on Let's Playing eventually anyway. I figured why not save some time and just record myself playing through the game for the second time rather than the third time. So I'm saving myself some time there in that regard. I was actually trying to finish off that playthrough before doing this, but considering it's May 28th right now, and right now the time is 10:35 a.m., and this month ends after the 31st, I'm not sure if I even have time to try and finish it. I may do a recording session after this, I have no idea. Or later on today, depends if I get around to it. I don't know, just felt like taking a quick break from JRPGs. I was planning on playing through the game anyway, so why not take one game off of the 2 Let's Play list, you know? So in reality, we somehow took one off the list and put one on. I know. I'm an idiot for this. As for another reason why I want to play through a quick platformer would simply be to get my mind off of some stuff, honestly. My mind's playing tricks on me this month, and it's driving me insane. So I need to try and get my mind off it. Overall, did we beat Record of Agros War Zero and Tales of Berseria this month like I thought we would? No. Did do a little bit more level grinding in War Zero, but not much else. When it comes to Tales of Berseria, made a good chunk of progress. We probably would have beaten the game within the month, but we have actually some renovations going on in the house this month for 2 whole weeks, which prevented me from doing a lot of recording, which is why I focused on making a lot of AMVs / working on projects that still need to be finished. Although most of the flooring downstairs was getting replaced, along with a lot of painting. On top of all of that, the front patio was getting touched up a bit more, since a new one was put in like 2 months ago now, I think. So yeah, renovations got in the way of some of my plans. As for where we are in Tales of Berseria, currently the next episode's going to be fighting Ifrid. That's the next thing on the to-do list for Tales of Berseria. I believe after we fight Ifrid, it's just the final dungeon left. I think. And then just fight Artorias and beat the game. I think that's actually it. Not counting optional stuff, which I do still want to try and do. But trying to look up in-game where you gotta go to find certain stuff. That will take time in itself to do. So we are really close to the end. But at the same time, not really, because it's still a good chunk of stuff I wouldn't mind trying to do. Although we made a pretty good chunk of progress this month in that game. How much progress did we even make, actually? I will say we maybe... I have no fucking clue. Maybe... maybe from episode 45 to 51. That's a decent amount of progress, I think. Might have been more progress, and I have no fucking clue. I don't remember. Although I think that's pretty much the update portion of the video. When it comes to what I did this month, other than play some more Zero, Tales of Berseria, and whatever game it is, that's the 12th Let's Play. Keeping that a secret for now. For now, at least. Other than that, I think that's pretty much the only games I played this month. If not the only games I played throughout the month. I mainly just binge-watched stuff this month, considering I had 2 weeks to kill without trying to record anything. I was mainly working on AMVs or binge-watching. So what I ended up watching this month somehow squeezed in finishing off Season 7 for Malcolm in the Middle literally yesterday. How? I have no idea. So I managed to get my hands on the rest of the episodes before the month even ended and watch them on top of it all. So yeah, I finished watching Malcolm in the Middle finally. Still debating on whether or not I plan on doing a full-on discussing video about my thoughts on the show and everything else in between. Still debating whether I should do a video like that, aka final thoughts on watching video. I've done one of those in a while. Considering how much I like the show, I probably will. Because I haven't really talked to much of anyone about how much I actually like the show, so maybe I will. I finally watched every episode, so I can actually finally do it. Chances are, if anything, I'll probably just do it next month, if I even do that at all. I don't know if it's that so off. And last month I started watching the TV show Power. And this month I pretty much finished it. I watched most of season 1 last month and watched the rest of the show within 2 weeks this month. It's a better show than I thought it would be. That show has been recommended that I'd check out for a while now. Finally ended up doing it. Although it is a 18 plus show. So yeah. Felt like I need to mention that first. Although it was a pretty good show overall. Pretty much about drug dealers in New York, pretty much. Overall, it was pretty good. And I am interested in checking out the sequel, which I believe starts up in the middle of July, I believe. So it's not for a while yet. I'm not going to say anything else other than that, because even saying who that show stars and as the main killer is a spoiler in of itself for the first show. I won't spoil anything for that show, so yeah. Moving on. Didn't I watch a movie or two this month? I feel like I have, but I'm not sure. And yes, I am checking if it ever loads. If it ever loads, alright, finally. Always have to check. Well, I guess I did watch one movie, huh? Didn't really see all of it, because I was just doing something else at the time. It was just on TV. I wasn't really paying too much attention to it, but I watched most of it. I probably will watch the full movie at some point. But yeah, Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. This is apparently a 2019 movie. Yeah, out of what I've seen for that movie, how did I like it? I probably watched like 80% of it, honestly. Overall, it was pretty decent for the most part. By all means, not the best Scooby-Doo movie out there. I do know that there's a new Scooby-Doo movie that came out this month called Scooby. I can watch it. I have access to it. But just never got around to watching it yet. Chances are I'll do that sometime next month. This would be an interesting watch. Was there anything else though? Movie-wise? Honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, I think that was actually it for movies. Other than that, I think, other than those three things, I think that's all I really watched this month. So not too much. Yeah, I guess that's mostly it. Oh yeah, I guess you haven't heard any squeaking yet, have you? Yeah, we finally got a new computer chair / desk chair. Literally got that yesterday and put it together earlier today. Earlier this morning. Brand new computer chair that doesn't squeak. Since I had the cast lying around, figured why not get one. Considering how much I've been bitching about the older chair always squeaking. Not even joking, that the computer chair that I was using that was always squeaking is literally like 17 years old, I want to say. It's easily over 15 years old. It's probably 17 years old at the oldest. So it's been on for a while and has seen its fair share of use. We never threw it out or anything. It's in the room next door. Overall, this chair, not that comfortable yet. I have to break it down first before it's comfortable, I guess. At least we won't have to hear squeaking in any more videos. So I guess that's another positive. Also went on a day trip to one of the two cabins my family owns. Technically, it's the first cabin that I went to. I call it the first. Actually, it's the second one. What am I talking about? Anyway, we have two cabins. Without giving away the names of where they are, let's just say the first one is technically the first one is the oldest, but I refer to it as the second, and vice versa for the other. But to not complicate things, let's just say the first cabin is the one I went to on a day trip. And the second one, I went to more times than I can count. Mostly by force when I was younger. Because I was never old enough to stay home alone at the time. So I went to see that cabin a lot over the years. But the first cabin, the one I went on a day trip to go to this month. It was actually on the 25th of this month. So only a few days ago. It was just me and my dad who went over there for the day. Unlike the other cabin, you can only get there by boat. By this one, you can get there by either boat or by an hour car drive and an hour and a half on bike. And we decided to go on bike to get there. And I'm just gonna say this now. That trail was the fucking rockiest trail I have ever been on. Rockiest bike trail I've ever fucking been on. I'm still sore from that day. I was jumping out of the seat more times than I can count. It was that fucking rocky. We had to cross through a fucking river slash part of the ocean during low tide to actually get to it as well. And on the way back, we ended up doing the same thing, but we also went through a bog this time around on the way back. Oh my god. I feel like I was holding on for dear life. I was gripping onto the bike so damn fucking hard. I thought my fingers were gonna break off. That trail was rough. I can't imagine that trail being as bad, or nowhere near as bad, if you went on it during the winter, when there was actually snow on the ground. I'd imagine that trail would be a smooth ride then. But during when there's no snow, oh my god, hell no. You're bouncing everywhere on the bike during that fucking trail. Overall, it was a good day. We ended up seeing quite a lot of wildlife, actually. Surprisingly. 4 grouse throughout the entire day. Once on the way there, and once on the way back. Pretty sure I saw a butterfly fly by. A bee, which freaked the hell out of me. I'm not counting flies because we see those things everywhere. We also end up seeing an eagle fly by. And even 2 caribou. Got the binoculars out and everything to see them. I actually didn't know caribou were white. I always thought caribou were like moose and a deer brown. And at the very least had blackish fur. Yeah, no, pale and white. You learn something new every day, I guess. I thought that was interesting. Overall, it was a pretty good day. Yeah, by the time I got back, it was past out. By the time I got back, I'm not even joking, like a minute and a half after I get into the house, I just go to bed and pass out almost immediately. I had literally 0 energy when I came back. We actually left before 6 a.m. I was actually up at 4 a.m. that day. We didn't get back till like 4 o'clock. We didn't get off the trail until at least 3 o'clock. Yeah, it was an interesting day. Learned a few things. So yeah, good day overall. And hopefully in the future I can actually remember it. That was pretty much my entire month. That and, well, sort of supervising renovations in the house as well. So yeah, that was my month. And my paranoia is fucking killing me. So I really need to get my mind off of some stuff. Yeah, I think that's actually everything. Yeah, I think we're done here. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot for some of this stuff. I did this month. Hopefully I can fix it. If not, then we'll fuck. Oh well, I guess I'll have to try and make up for it in the future. Yeah, I guess I'll see you all in the next monthly discussion. Or whenever the newest videos are. As for when I'm going to start posting videos again on the Let's Play channel, I want to post more Persona 4 videos next month if I can get around to it. No matter what, I want to post Persona 4 videos during the summer. But I need to actually play Persona 4 first. If I get around to it. I'm probably gonna have to do a separate update video at some point. I don't know what we're done here. As it stands, I don't plan on posting any videos yet on the channel. So yeah, let's just call it here. So, till next time, stay golden. And hopefully I don't make more stupid decisions. Hopefully.